What's up everyone, this is RiesenCraft, and today we are bringing you our very first factions base design.
Looking at the exterior of the base, you will notice it's pretty small. Fitting in a one chunk area, it can still, however, hold 3 walls, including a glitch wall, which will prevent people from getting into your base without actually having to use a cannon. Looking at the roof, there's not too much going on. These cobwebs being optional, they serve more as an annoyance for enemy players who might be trying to scout out your base. Then, we've had just a normal kind of standard checkered roof, which will just help a bit against other types of cannons, but although nowadays with the cannons being more advanced, it won't do too much. Looking at the bottom of the base, we have more of just a standard obsidian pancake. This will just prevent enemy factions from being able to reverse up into your base. Beside that, we have slabs. These slabs will just be more of an annoyance to people that are trying to raid you, since they will have to slab bust before being able to sand stack and then ultimately hybrid. That will wrap it up for the exterior of the base. It's not that impressive, but however, considering its small size, it does actually get its job done, and it's pretty solid. Of course, if you're going to expand your faction, you will want to gen a couple more walls. The more the better, and then you just kind of continue on. However, for like the one chunk area, this will do pretty well, and this base is intended to be more of a startup base before actually starting to go into building giant bases with hundreds of walls.
Okay, now we've shifted to the interior. As you can see, it is actually a 4x4 chunk interior. So we're currently at the very bottom of the base, and we've decided to make this a brewing area. So as you can see, there's a brewing stance here. We also included a crafting table and designed it in a way that we can fit 4 chests, which would allow us to store more potions and brewing materials. And then the water that you need to fill up the water bottles is right here in the corner. It also doubles as the chute downward when falling through the minecart, so you don't take fall damage. So going up to the second floor, this is our storage area. We have a decent amount of chests. Sadly, they're not water protected, but since it is such a small base, we don't have the opportunity to do so. Then moving upward, we have what is quite unique about the space, that it actually does have a mob grinder. So you can see it is a cow spawner because of the limited space. And it's working out pretty good. Now, going up, here's the AFK pool. And we actually have it set up that there's currently 3 levels, each with 2 cow spawners. As you can see, if we go into game mode 3, we can actually fly through here. Here's the lava, held up by signs, and then you fly up. Here's 1 level, 2 levels, and 3 levels. And that's it for the interior.
Since the minecart elevator is actually such a key component in making this base work, we've decided to show you how to actually build one. It's quite simple and you don't need a lot of resources. All you need is a building block of your choice, another block that you can place a rail on. These can be the same, but it doesn't really matter. Then you need an actual minecart, and then either a wooden trapdoor or a ladder. Both will work, however we've decided to go with the trapdoor since it allows you to more smoothly pass back through the tube when you're trying to descend. Then, to start off, you want to just outline the area where you want to build and actually hold the minecart. Then either put down your trapdoor like this, or your ladder, and this will be the area where the minecart will ultimately rest upon. Then you want to put down the block with the rail, place your minecart, and then just break it and have it fall back into it. Now you can actually access it and go up further and further depending on how many you want to actually build.
Okay guys, so since we did include the mob grinder, we wanted to show you how it's done. It's pretty simple. So all you need is a grass block, the cow spawner. In creative we have to create our own. Then you need a stone pressure plate or a wooden one, doesn't really matter. Then you need a repeater, a sticky piston, and any block that you want. So to start off with, we will place the grass block on top of that, we need the pressure plate. Then comes the spawner, and you have to change it to the type of spawner that you need, at least in creative you do. Then next we will place the redstone repeater facing this way, and against that you will place any block, whichever one you choose. We chose to go with stone brick. And then on top of that, you put the sticky piston facing this way towards the spawner, and then you will put another block on top of the sticky piston so that whenever a cow spawns on top of the grass, it's immediately pushed off it to fall down to the lava. And that's it for the cow spawner. Well guys, that wraps up this episode of Faction Space Design. If you like what you saw, please click the like button down below or subscribe. If you have anything in particular you'd like us to do in future episodes, please leave a comment down below.
Until next time, RiesenCraft.